All right, let's get this. Let's get the show on the road. Alrighty. Now we have some salamanders to go kick in the ass. I think it'll be faster to go this route. Just fast travel there. Start marching. In fact, we have a few enemies to fight here. Why not fight them? They might have good loot anyways, right?
Even more corpses here. Good riddance.
Ooh, look at that. For some reason, they were able to see me already. I could just get really close. I could kill this Tarot-mancer person with no fuss. What the hell? That was a really silly interrupt. Well, we're really in a disadvantage in this fight. Oh, there's an assassin. Teleport F friend up. Be able to do a lot of damage if I change. There you go. Now I'm behind you. Yep, potato chip. Cosmic, how you doing? Dip, and chip, dip, and chip. Wow. Critical hits, let me tell you, Jesus Christ. Not much the cat could do right now.
Show yourself.
Ah! Missed. Get wrecked, son. Wow, Riff. This guy could do a lot of damage. 12 damage while this guy does like so much. There you are, Valerie. How much I gotta do for these pigs, let me tell you. I don't want to fight the big fucking thing over there, but we're gonna go over here instead. Oh wait, we have to go up here. Where are we? No, we just gotta get over here. Yeah, we could get over here. Yeah, there we go. Valerie, have you got my message? Sorry about being pushy about it. I feel kind of anxious about it. Yeah, I won't be able to get over there that quickly. I guess I'm gonna just have to take a shot and call it a day. Look how much damage this guy does. It's fucking ridiculous. Gotta teleport that guy. Get away. What? How are you gonna do me like that? Do an elemental arrow. What? You're gonna miss? Can you please not miss? I did not mean to do that, but okay. That's a lot of poison happening to my boy here. What the fuck? Did you just see? Why am I constantly attacking? Damn, this sucks. Perfect.
Your father's sheep. Let him lift you on his shoulders.
My father?
There's a cave here.
What strange witchery is this?
What kind? I bet I have to go through all this mess.
Hey, hey you! Let me see what you've got under there. Go on. Show me your... pecker!
What are you?
Why are you still speaking? If there was a cave to explore, do you think I'd tell you? How awkward. See, the thing is, just stop. No one cares what you have to say.
I'm just gonna leave this fool.
Until next time. You're
Fucking failed.
pathetic. Ha! You want to hit me, don't you? Go on then. Give it your best shot.
I'm not gonna hit you.
Ha! Here today, gone tomorrow.
An illusion.
Life's a dream.
This fellow must be quite proud of himself.
Okay, this is not funny.
Clever.
Didn't I tell you to leave? Wasn't I clear that you're not welcome here? You can't teach a fool anything.
Well. Going first, this boy. Thing is, he's gonna have a high ground. We don't have a bouncing arrow either. I'd rather just kill this guy straight up. Do ricochet. It doesn't look like we're gonna get that done, so I'd rather just weaken the bow. raining, huh? And this guy's probably, next spell is probably gonna be an electrical attack. That was a lot of damage. Or an ice. Also pretty good of an idea. No, we're stunned. I can't close the distance yet. I have to deal with another magical move of his. Brace yourself! Ooh, a miss! He's roughed up now. $60, huh? Oh my god.
That was even pathetic boy. This isn't some game. In what world does treasure simply appear from on high? That was even easier than I thought.
Guy's really annoying.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I should neutralize this thing before it does damage. Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Son of a bitch! Access rat, what's going on? You know anything useful about this dungeon?
But it's a riddle, isn't it? A conundrum. What's it you'll have to solve?
Just give me a clue.
I thought you looked clueless, alright? Thing is, it's about the letters, isn't it? One for each thing. Easy.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Hope you don't die. Well, nice to meet you too. Rude.
Look, I want the chest. I want the booty, Cosmic.
You come to find. You come to search. But you won't find the way. A pity.
Well, if you help me, I could.
I cannot help you. I only give the questions. I do not answer them. Brachus has willed it. Trompe-l'oeil must abide. You have met the unfortunate guardian of this vault.
Yes, I have.
Fate has been unkind to Trompe-l'oeil, and so has Brachus Rex. Do you wish to move forward?
Yes.
Listen closely and make your attempt. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is...
Very awful fellow.
Either you're very good at guessing, or the slightest bit clever. Let's find out for certain. Listen closely and make your attempt. Source is a scourge, a devil, a misery, a blight, a hex, a curse. And yet, the cure is...
I think I'm gonna go with this. A devil, a blight, a curse.
Fool! You are
Okay.
unequal to the task at hand. You will not move forward out of my sight.
Slowly, gravely, he shakes his head.
Oh well. Supernova. Clearly these doors are fake. I want to open them. We'll just bust down this door. We're gonna sneak by. That was easier than I thought. I'm supposed to have a fight with this man. Fuck. Here he is.
Time to die.
6. I don't know if you can do this. I'm a little afraid of the invisible one. There he is. He's over here somewhere. That's so much better, you idiot. I have to admit, though. Let me get rid of this soldier somewhere. Crippled, so I can't do anything. Get he's the same level as me. Gotta kill this man now. What's the problem though? He's not dying. Battle changed so much. No! Done! Fuck!
What's real when it stabs you in the arm.
What? What is he doing? I think the game just soft locked. Oh, there we go. Is there more of him? There fucking is, isn't there? Problem here, don't we? I know how to fix this. This fucking guy, though.
Show yourself!
Survive, that's all I need. Oh, he's healing his brothers. Might be a first death here, my boys. I need this man. Down for fucking 2 seconds.
Hurts, doesn't it?
I need to get that guy away from our homie here. That's perfect. I know he just healed a lot. This will give me the final actual damage I need. Finally. Fucking mage is dead. That mage was a huge problem. Jesus Christ. Look at all this loot, Jesus Christ.
As you pick up the ring, you feel a cold, dark pain shoot up your arm. Your mind itches. You don't hear, but feel a whisper in your ear. It tells you to slip the ring onto your finger.
I don't think I want to do that. Or should we? We'll save the game and see what happens. Where is the ring anyways? So we could use the Constitution, I think, right?
Oh, the ring just got tighter. A lot tighter. Something isn't right. The ring's gone, but not its curse.
Interesting. We'll keep the ring. I think it's part of a body armor set that if you put it all on, you don't get the cursed.
That's plenty.
The soul jar stands on its plinth, glowing softly. From within, you can almost hear the whisper of a voice.
Lay my hand on the surface of a jar.
You see, or rather, you feel a far-off land. Frozen breath hangs in the air, pine needles brush your cheeks, and in your arms you can feel a weight. A body, dead. But you have hope. Your vision swims. You're older, but perhaps not wiser. You march at the head of a shambling host, the enemies of Brachus Rex melting before you. The scene twists again. Now Brachus stands before you, a beautiful woman at his side. You lash out in treasonous rage, but cold arms bind you. You're sealed away in a tower. Your screams fill the darkness. You feel a jolt and open your eyes to see the soul jar before you, lying still in the vault. Your hand falls from the jar and grips the pillar as you try to calm your ragged breathing.
I'm gonna take the jar and put it in my bag. Oh right, let's do some lore management, right? We have a bunch of stuff that we could identify. Physical armor and leadership. I got more stuff to look at. Here. Staff, which we're not going to use. Okay, got it all. Alright, so see what's actually good. Wits is probably a lot better. This leadership is probably actually good if ran, because I mean he is kind of away, right? And leadership will boost our DPS a little bit. Urging wand.
Look at that wand. It hums within a source.
The jar on the plinth before you seems ancient, but is in surprisingly good condition. It's covered in pictograms that you can't understand, but you're sure you just saw one of them move. The pictograms spin to life, and you're dragged into a dream. You see the lizards of the ancient empire turning their backs on you, casting you out into the wilderness. As you roam, the human apes turn away from you, all but one. One smiles, one opens his arms, one says he'll take you home. Brachus Rex. He promises power, for a price. He picks off your golden scales, one by one, stripping you down to the bone. He promised you a crown, but all you got were shackles. You try to fight, try to reclaim what's yours, but a woman takes you by the hand and leads you to a tower. He promised he'd take me home, you cry. You are home, she smiles as she seals the door. This is where you belong. Your hand drops away from the soul jar, your skin prickling. In the back of your mind, you hear a small, scared voice whimper before fading to nothing.
Sucker in my jar.
The long-dead lizard's visions fade.
So much selfishness, unneeded pain. Disgusting.
This is the price of pride and greed. The villain got what he deserved.
More stuff to identify. That has lifesteal.
This jar glitters and glows. From within, you think you can make out the distant sound of laughter. With a jerk, your mind is pulled to a scene in a tavern. You see a dwarf in the center of the room, joking us all around roar with laughter. All bar the zombies, who are slavishly serving food and drink. The door opens, and a tall, beautiful woman stalks into the room. She's flanked by heavily armed guards. You can't make out her words, but see the fear in the dwarf's eyes. The dwarf mutters a word, and the undead lurch towards the intruder, but are cut down like wheat. The dwarf tries to run, pushing her friends into the woman's path, but is grabbed before she can escape. As she's dragged away to a tower, you hear her cursing Brachus Rex and his whore. Even when she's thrown inside and the door sealed, you can still hear her shouts. You pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the dwarf's cold terror still twisting in your gut.
That sucker in my book bag too.
A soul jar rests between two fallen columns, emanating a faint odor of seaweed and timber.
Pry the jar free.
When you touch the glass, your vision wavers. You emerge on the prow of a fine ship. Your armor pulses with enchantment, dominating those who draw near. Your flag flies for Brachus Rex, a tyrant who traded for your soul. With his power, your flesh and blood is no longer relevant. The vision fades as the soul thrashes, trying to sever your connection.
Case is sold into the darkness until you catch it.
In the end, greed masters you. You seek out the tyrant's vault to retrieve your soul, but Brackus is ready with a trap. Thus imprisoned, you can only dream about what is out of reach. Your soul and that alluring armor. The vision shatters as the soul squirms away from you, curling up in the bottom of the jar. The soul jar pulses with trapped life force.
Or the jar of a bag. Until we can get source, I don't think we should consume these bottles.
The jar before you may have looked opulent once, but no longer. Now it's covered in grime, its paint chipped away, and its jewels long stolen. The soul jar rocks slightly, light flashing from underneath its lid. On its rim, you can just barely make out the name Gratiana. As soon as you touch the jar's cracked surface, you see a vision of splendor, silks, fine food, and decadent lechery. But underneath it all lies bone and blood. The vision shifts. You see burning villages, slaughtered women and children. You see her, purging wand in hand, standing amongst it all. She throws her head back and laughter echoes in your skull. A shadow falls across her, and you see a large, weeping face. She reaches out as if to comfort, but Brackus drags her back. You see her fall into the mire of the swamp, trapped. As you pull your hand away, you can feel a deep, longing sadness in your soul. Is it regret, or just sadness for a life that used to be?
I'll take that. Oh, he's talking to Ifran. Why do you kind of keep us out?
He trembles and seems to shudder with a quiet sob.
I'm cursed, you know. Bloody Brackus bound me here to protect his vault. He has my soul in that jar just there, and I can't leave without it. As long as the jar stays unbroken, I can never truly die.
What did you do to garner such punishment?
I don't rightly know. This was the Source King's way. Befriend you, then destroy you. I was a fool to expect I'd be an exception. His favor was intoxicating. That's no excuse, but it is the reason.
I'll break your soul jar.
Really? You would?
He drops to his knees before you and grabs onto your feet with both hands, head hanging.
Thank you.
This looks good for Ifran. Wits and everything. Heart of the Tyrant, here we go. Artifacts that we need to be collecting.
The deity's head and hands are missing, severed as you take in its chisel.
Oh,
That shrine seems to have brought me here.
oops.
What is this place?
No leaves, no trees, no soil. This is horrific!
You followed me here?
Oh, how pensively our shield looks.
Keeps the rat could follow me here?
The helmeted figure before you slowly turns to face you. He raises his weapon, a great ethereal sword, and rushes forward, ready to strike you.
gonna raise my own weapon.
The figure plants a foot before you and swings his sword in one powerful, direct strike. You counter the blow and send the figure back a few paces. He springs forward again, faster this time, ready to strike a second blow.
Raise your weapon, prepare to sidestep. I'm gonna sidestep his attack and strike
The figure
back.
charges you head on, ready to plunge the sword into your chest. As he charges, he suddenly evaporates into the ether, passing through your body. Deep, dark cold blooms in every particle of your body. The figure materializes behind you and grabs your head with one hand, pressing his sword to your throat with the other. If you so much as breathe too suddenly, it will slice your jugular with ease.
You are my champion? How I wasted my efforts saving you as the ship went down.
What are you talking about?
The Divine is dead. Voidwoken haunt the night. Do you think I would let my people, our people, suffer so deeply without intervening? I chose you to be my champion, but it seems I've chosen wrong.
Look, I'm a mere mortal and you're something else. We don't compare.
Not all our enemies are of the flesh. You will have to do battle with as many specters as men if we are to survive.
He lowers his sword, releases you from his grasp, and turns you to face him.
I wonder if I've made a mistake in you.
What are you talking about? Because this mystery game I'm not liking.
Recognize me. You are my champion, and I am your god.
He lifts his visor. Two deep green eyes fix you in their stare. In an instant, you know you are speaking to Ralik, god of all humans.
Why am I here?
You have brought yourself. This gives me hope.
I see a spark in you. The beginnings of a fire that may blaze our path back to preeminence in Rivellon. This is why I've chosen you. To lead humankind back toward divinity.
This is why you are my selected. My Godwoken.
Look, I have my own thing to do. I don't have no time for these diversions. I don't need to be your god, Logan.
When you have awoken your full potential, when you have ascended to divinity, paths will unfurl before you as you choose. Let me show you.
A great surge of power arrests your heart, your mind. When it passes, you feel ecstatic, replete.
What is this? What kind of power is this?
You may have noticed I've tried to help you on your journey. I blessed the water beneath your feet so that it would aid you. Now you have the power for yourself. And this is only the beginning. More and greater powers await you, if only you will seek them. Only one like you can wield them. One marked for greatness. One who can either rise to this great task, or let his people fall to ruin.
Look, I don't need to be doing this. You have no right to drop this burden on me.
Sometimes we choose greatness. Sometimes it is forced upon us. You may not have chosen this path, but it will lead you exactly where you need to go. You have the fire of potential that may burn brightly enough to light the great darkness that threatens our people. This I see within you. Above all my many children, I hope I am not wrong. Your purpose will be great, but the first step is simple. Escape the grasp of those who would do you harm. You and you alone must safely leave this place. You and you alone must rise above the reach of minor people.
Look, I've already been making friends with somebody else, alright? I'm not gonna leave them behind.
Ralik visibly bristles at the mention of your companions.
I am not the only of the seven seeking a champion, my child. Your friends may have been similarly summoned by powers that threaten the very existence of our race.
He casts his gaze over the war below, where God fights God in a relentless, bloodless battle.
Times have changed. The gods are at war. The victor will choose the terms of peace. If we fail, if you fail, our race may well be lost. A father knows when he may trust in his children, and when he must intervene. I know that you will succeed, if you choose it. Do not disappoint me.
The rat actually wants to talk to me.
Blessed branches, we've returned. Every second we spent in that hellish place was a second the great acorn drew closer. Interesting. You thought it was interesting, Quercus? Do you know what's interesting? Watching an entire world be strangled by the roots of doom, seeing the giant races fall like leaves in frost, hearing the screams of... I don't know what you're talking about. I am perfectly calm. Anyway, as interesting as that cold hellscape might have been, it does not solve our problem. We are here to stop the great acorn, not hide from it.
What do I need to do to help with that task?
It's already helping more than it knows, Quercus. The fate of the world depends on our ability to research a spell to protect Rivellon. We need to travel across the land, gathering clues, experimenting with different magics, and come up with a spell to shield Rivellon from its doom. Of course, for us to do that, we must avoid being eaten by the servants of the Great Acorn. And that is where our big, foolhardy shield comes in.
What are you exactly doing for me?
The shield thinks saving its world isn't something it should be grateful for, Quercus. How can something so large be so small-minded? No, I am not going to share our magic with it. I don't care how much you like it, Quercus. Very well, I cannot give it magic, but I can teach it how to forge one spell, if it will keep you happy. One.
A spell?
The squirrel reaches out, touching your foot with a delicate paw, and you feel your mind open. You can see the forces of magic and see how to combine them in a new way.
There. Maybe now your pet will have a fighting chance. Yes, you're welcome. But can we please get on and save the world now?
The erratic spell book. Where did that go? I don't know what I just got. What is this? I feel like I got something, but I don't know how to pull it up.
Our shield speaks, Quercus. Prick up your phantom ears.
Is it a book that I learned, like a crafting recipe? Oh, I need to get... Okay. That's good to know. I actually do need to craft it. Interesting. Well, let's go and get these stupid collars off of us, huh? Kind of fun, like just running and getting a random adventure in.
Up on the ledge before you, a lone lizard woman overlooks the marshes. Her stare is as sharp as the bolt eyeing you from atop her crossbow.
I think we want some of these things, but we'll...
Stand back and keep your hands off your weapons. Convince me you're no Magister, or draw one last deep breath.
Do I look like a Magister? I mean, look at my collar.
She notices your collar, and you can see the tension ease out of her martial pose.
No, I suppose you don't look like a Magister. Those dogs don't leash their own. Except for Alexander himself, as it happens. I apologize for the steel-tipped welcome, but lives are at stake. Hold on, I'll let you up.
With one graceful motion, the lizard throws down a tangled mess of vines for you to climb.
Come, ascend to the sanctuary of Amadia. You'll find you're not the only guest here, but the Great Mother provides for all. You are fortunate to have found this place. The hollow marshes swallow life and regurgitate only the dead.
I would like to get this sky shot move. But maybe not for right now. I would like to get tactical retreat at least though. Oh shit. Let's not give her that. Okay. Trade that and get better prices. Then give that book to our boy here so that he can learn it. As you can see, now he does.
A nice spot to pass the time, waiting for the end.
A young man in oversized armor paces around a table covered with a spread of maps, his face a tight
Shark
scowl
tooth.
of frustration.
We need this. Easy, huh?
Now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky.
Screams. Echoes of
Few
death.
lockpicks, but just for one, it's that much? Okay.
So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
Better knife. I think I want to grab Shark Tooth. That's a lot of money we're giving away. Probably give these rings to our boys here.
Smoke and screams.
Wished Bonnie
Echoes
Barn,
of
now
death.
don't you cry.
Don't think we need
The
these
birds are
arrows.
asleep,
Please come back.
moon's in the sky. The seven will show us you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
As long as we don't get rid of any wands, we're basically good. Looks like I can't backstab with these things.
Wished Bonnie Barn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven will show us you're safe
Smoke
in
and
bed.
screams.
Balance the money a little
Close
bit,
your
but
sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
gotta do that, right? Just
Come back.
make them fucking extremely happy.
Every approach blocked. Oh, damn it! What good are battle tactics against those things anyway?
He glances up. In quick succession, he becomes aware of both your presence and the fact that you're not a familiar face.
Who the blazes are you?
I'm a sorcerer that fled Fort Joy.
A sorcerer? Indeed. I should have realized. A seeker can always recognize a sorcerer when they see one. Though, of course, your collar gives you away.
Look, I met an elf that told me about this group.
You met Verdus? Then he's as good as dead. We're the seekers he spoke of. We were supposed to free him. Instead, we've failed him.
He said that I was the same as him. You know what that means?
You? A Godwoken? Surely not. Though if Verdus said so, you could be important. But there's no way to be certain until we've left this blasted island behind us.
How am I important?
Verdus was Godwoken. He was a powerful sorcerer, in the vein of Lucian the Divine. He had the potential to succeed Lucian if he mastered his powers. But now that won't happen. If you're the same as Verdus, then we have to get you away from this place. Someone's been killing the few Godwoken that are out here. Likely that dog Alexander. He's a Godwoken too. A failed one as far as I'm concerned. I can imagine he won't want any upstart Godwoken taking what he figures to be his birthright.
Well, the sooner I can leave this place, the better, I suppose.
The young man anxiously fidgets with his curved bow. You've found a matter close to his heart, evidently.
That's easier said than done, I'm afraid. Much easier said. The Magisters have us cornered. They have these weapons called Shriekers. If we try to go against them unprepared, we're dead. We've lost many already.
What are these streakers?
They were sorcerers once, but after whatever perversions the Magisters subjected them to, they're death incarnate. If they can see you, they can kill you. Instantly. After we retreated here, our leader, Sir Gareth, set out looking for some ancient weapons that could counter those things. Then we could break the Magister blockade and escape this island. But he hasn't returned. If Sir Gareth doesn't come back with those weapons in tow, well, this island will be our grave.
How did you find out about these weapons?
The young man throws a furtive glance towards the shrine looming out of the water nearby, then leans in to whisper.
The masked priestess, Gratiana. She gave us shelter here and told Sir Gareth how to stop the Shriekers. But she unnerves me. Speak to her if you wish. She may know more.
I'll look for this guy.
Wish, bonny bird, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep.
Don't we have Nirgana's
Smoke and screams.
The seven was yours.
Yeah, we do.
You're safe in bed.
Before you stands a figure, her body wreathed in cloth. All you can see of her
undead.
eyes are two dark holes in an ornate mask.
We need to buy one of these. Ooh, look at that. Parry to dodge is increased by 90% instead of 81. Looks really cheap though.
Smoke and
Wish,
screams.
bonny bird, now don't you
Echoes of
cry.
death.
The birds are asleep. The moon's
He's
in
come
the
back.
sky. The seven watch o'er us. You're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes. Rest.
Armadia's blessings, child. I have not seen this face in our sanctuary before. Pray, who are you?
I'm just a traveler.
Blessings upon this day. I have lived a long life, but this is the first time I've met a soul that is no one. Speak as you will. I'll hold no blade to your neck. Simply know that you are welcome to stay as long as you wish. I am Gratiana, priestess of Armadia. It is a privilege to welcome you to her sanctuary from Brachus's vile swamps.
I have your jar.
She stops dead as you pull the jar out of your backpack. Her voice trembles as she speaks.
You entered the vault. Please, give that to me. Give it to me now.
Why is your name transcribed in it?
It matters not. All that matters is that you give it to me.
Very well. If you don't want to cooperate, then I'll put the soul back in my bag.
No. Stop. Wait.
She reaches up and tears off her mask, revealing a wet skull, stained by centuries. You stare into the empty eye sockets of the undead creature before you.
I have waited centuries, watching lives come and go, while my soul lies locked in a cage.
The birds are asleep. The moon's in the sky. The
Smoke
seven
and
watch
screams.
o'er us. You're safe in
Echoes
bed.
of death.
So close
Well.
your sweet eyes.
I guess I could give you the jar back.
She reaches greedily for the jar, tearing the cap off. You see a green glowing light emerge from the jar, enveloping Gratiana.
By Armadia, I feel wet. Oh, goddess, I can feel your tears upon my face.
What happened to you?
I suppose you deserve to know. Before I knew Armadia's grace, I was a very different person. I was the concubine of Brachus Rex, but more than his lover, I was his partner. I discovered his power to feed on the source of others, and I allowed it to... No, I made it happen.
Why would you do it?
You don't understand. No one understands. My heart held such fear, But with Brachus, I was safe. He needed me, and I needed him. As his strength grew, so too did mine. There is nothing you cannot do when you sit on the lap of a powerful king. But power changes a man, as he changes his nation. Brachus grew paranoid, angry, murderous. I gave him more and more, trying to win him back to me. I offered him the source of whole villages. He devoured them and demanded more. The lands outside were once green and beautiful, until I came. Until I turned them over to him. Now all's poison, and the dead are restless.
Looks like you're kind of making up for it, aren't you?
Armadia is merciful in her love. I found this shrine while hunting a band of wizards. I found the goddess weeping for her children, and I wept too.
Well, found your way, huh?
She pauses for a moment. If she had eyes, you're sure she'd be wiping them.
Through Armadia, I saw my sins, and I could bear it no longer. I threw myself from the cliff at the entrance. I tried to rid the world of my evil. But Brachus would not allow it. He brought me back from the Hall of Echoes, locked my soul away, and demanded my obedience. Even in death, he commanded me.
How did you escape?
Only when 2 source hunters ended his curse was I free. Since then, I have returned here and spent centuries trying to heal the pain I've caused. And now...
She drops the now empty soul jar to the ground, smashing it to pieces with her foot.
You have my thanks, brother.
Well, it was a pleasure that I helped you out.
Thank you for your wisdom and for your bravery. Go in Armadia's grace, friend.
This would be a teleportation
Amidst the
location.
rivulets, you feel peaceful as you gain. A voice seems to reach you. The voice.
My children, my children. Gone are my children. Dead are they in the cradle I have ruled.
I did not. I thought this was a teleporting area, not a talk.
Her hold tightens and slips in waves, wavering between indignation and curiosity.
My child, weep with me for the mother who has lost. Weep with me and bathe in the tears of Armadia.
I'm gonna refuse, thank you.
You can feel her loving hold slipping away from you, recoiling as if in anger.
My child, born in blood, a cry in hollow rooms. My own, in blood to die. Heed the warning of Armadia.
As suddenly as it came, the voice is gone, and you wake from its presence as if from dream-filled slumber. The pond becomes engulfed in a bloody mist that enshrines an augur-like silence.
What's happening? Goddess, what's wrong?
The birds are
Please,
asleep.
speak to your priestess.
Moons in the sky.
By all
The
the
seven
hells,
will show us
what happened?
you're safe from death. So close your sweet eyes and rest
Curse
in
of
bed.
Oh, I spoke to the thing, and she got mad at me.
She has never reacted with such rage. Please, I must meditate on this.
The goddess's tears still stream freely. An aura of immutable dread permeates the moist, gaping air.
Oh, that's weird.
A grim-faced man sifts through a pile of badly damaged weapons, salvaging the repairable, ditching the broken. He picks up a rapier, the blade nicked and splintered, the hilt twisted.
Thievery. I would really like to make teleportation an actual thing to keep. Oh, that's right. We got our thing, so let's go ahead and build that, right? An erratic spell book. Cause a target to teleport to a random direction or an
So long as Gareth returns.
every time they're attacked.
Most of this is scrap.
Sounds kind of like a stupid spell, I guess. But I did just buy these books. Severed Tendons. Why do I have severed tendons?
If this is all we have, we're done.
I thought I bought shit. I thought I bought the blood-soaked thing.
Still no sign of Sir Gareth. We need him and those weapons.
Here we go. This is what I want.
The birds are asleep. The moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us. You're safe
Well, we should
in bed.
be.
So close your sweet eyes and rest.
Echoes of death. Gareth, please come back.
I don't really need all this food. I should probably stock up on potions when I can. There we go. So now I have Shark Tooth. So this is a really good combo because what's going to allow me to do oops, Flurry got activated, I see. Because I'm actually carrying the other thing.
The birds are asleep. The moon's in the sky.
Yep. So what will be good, right, is that I could add bleeding. Because here's the thing, right? Every time you move, you cause damage. But the chicken, he likes to flee. So if you give him a poison or if you give him a bleed, all of a sudden they start, you know, having huge damage issues. So, you know, they die. Anyways, Gareth is all the way over there, so I'm just gonna teleport quickly over there. Maybe we could get some potions off this guy, because we really are low, like...
Ah, I only stock the best precious wares, are they not?
Okay, I lied. We probably won't get off the island today, 100%. I promise we'll get out tomorrow. Okay, I feel like this is gonna be a really bad idea. Okay, I could at least do that. So I could loot up there quick then. Here's tracks of the tyrant. We just got some knockout arrows. We're gonna give that boy that boy there. Gives us wits, so we'll go with it. I kind of liked the hood, but guess you could say I gotta move on. How do we get up there? At least I know how to get up there. Oh, you could have just... I see. You didn't have to teleport. You could have just walked up. Gotcha. Oh, this guy.
Stop right there, sorcerer. Friend or foe?
Look, if I was a foe, I probably wouldn't even tell you.
She searches your face. A grin spreads upon her own.
I suppose you're right. All right, then you can pass. But I suggest you don't. I suggest you turn around and head another direction entirely. The Magisters have a Shrieker up there. It killed my friend. May have killed that Magister too. I wouldn't tangle with it alone. Fact, I wouldn't tangle with it at all.
How do I get rid of the collar, though? I thought I was supposed to have the collar removed already. We could take these streakers together.
There aren't enough of us on the island to take on a Shrieker. You're welcome to try. Just count me out.
She gives you a long look.
Well then, if we're going to be friends, let me mark your map. See this place? There are others hiding there. You should join them. Once Gareth emerges from the keep there, he and I will join you directly. He may be interested in you. Me? Not so much.
Look, I'm also looking for Bractus Rex weapons.
You're in the right place, but I'd find another way to proceed if I were you.
She turns her attention back along the path. You are dismissed.
Well, I'm gonna steal what she has. Oops. He's dead. So this, I'm gonna show you right now why I wanted this move, okay? So I did 3 bleeding on him. And I'm gonna do this, right? I'm gonna end my turn, and look at that. Wait, what? I thought that was gonna do more damage. Maybe they patched it. Oh well. We don't want to.
Guessing that's one of those shriekers.
Whatever it is, it's dangerous.
Magisters? Here? I thought these marshes were abandoned.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm here now? You made a mistake. Paths interrupted, huh? It's night. We didn't knock her completely out yet. Kind of like a pointless move I just did there. Out of sight.
woods yet. There are more on the lower level. Aim for the archers. Behold, though, a crucified horror, a shrieker, waits outside. Do not venture too near it.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Damn. Can I get up here though? Yes, you could hit them. Whose turn is gonna be this guy's turn? He still needs to walk. Let's deal with this guy.
Drat!
I missed! Ha! Good, he went the other way. Jeez, that's a critical fucking hit. Let me tell you that.
courage in the face of danger is inspiring, my friend. Lucian guided your blows rightly.
His eyes travel from your face to your feet, then back again.
You're no Magister, judging from that collar around your neck. How'd you come to be here?
What does it matter?
I'm a seeker. Name's Gareth. And I dare say you're a sorcerer. I can give you shelter and hope.
Look, I'm doing fine on my own, to be honest.
Gareth nods slowly.
I knew you would say that. But I also know you need hope and fellowship. I'll mark a place on your map where you can find both.
His eyes scan the horizon and then settle on yours. A moment passes.
I can't stay. You shouldn't either. What did Lucian say? Ah yes, evil feasts on the indolent. Get yourself to safety, and soon. You'll always have a place at the Seeker's table.
We'll grab this. Strength's not high enough. Ah, damn it. My pixeling pointless. G, double G. But Magister's crossbow, that sounds kind of good.
Left over from the days of Brackus, I assume.
Well, we leveled up. I think I'm gonna start putting it in finesse now. There we go, and then I think the next level we could start actually specializing in different there's nothing here to loot. Box in here. Okay, there's like a random dungeon here we could try to run through quick.
In the flickering torchlight, you see a Magister lying muttering on the ground. As you approach, he turns with a jerk.
Hey, come to finish the job that your foul magic began, sorcerer?
I'm not looking for a fight.
Shame. A quick end would be a mercy.
You look at his hand and see that the skin is midnight black. It seems to undulate, as if worms were squirming through his flesh. He grimaces and tucks it underneath his arm, squeezing it tight.
What happened to you?
He nods towards the bodies of the dead Magisters, twisted in the thorned blood.
Same as those poor souls. We finished clearing out this blasted room and wanted to move on to the next. As soon as they touched that switch, they were screaming. Some void curse. Dallas warned us to take care, but we never thought, never knew we...
How did you survive?
Survive? I'm as dead as them. Just taking my time getting there. They were gathered round it. Took the brunt of it. Got me on the arm, though. Clipped me. It was enough.
What's behind the door?
Whatever it is, the void itself is fighting to protect it. Dallas told us to be careful, but this is wrong. It's evil. Death.
What did Talus told you?
He told us it was old. Told us it was dangerous. Told us it was important. More weapons to fight the sorcerers, she said. She needed the wands, but there was something more. We got greedy.
Anything I could do for you?
He looks up at you, his eyes staring deep into yours.
I saw how they died. I heard them screaming. I don't want to go like that. I don't want to face that. Please. I can't lift my sword. I can't do it myself.
I'll do what I can.
He lowers his eyes to stare at his black, squirming hand.
Just make it quick.
First. Jesus Christ. So if I touch that shit, I'm fucked. Maybe this rat will know.
Halt! Who goes there?
Are you guarding this place?
Quite so. I am Marina the Brave. You are daring indeed to enter my domain.
Well, I'm humbled to be in the presence of your greatness.
As well you should. I'm an assassin of ants and crucifier of crickets. All rodents bow before me. So do lesser beasts, like humans, for instance. My title is bestowed upon me by the King of all Rats in honour of my renowned achievements.
Well, I'm going to share with you a few things.
To your surprise, the rat listens intently as you recount your time in Fort Joy and your escape into the Hollow Marshes.
Oh, my friend, you are an adventure after my own heart. I have heard many stories in my day, but none as exciting as this. May I ask you a favour, perhaps?
What's this favor?
I want to know more. More. Return to me when you have a chance and share your adventures. I want to hear about every spell cast and cliffside scaled, every chest pillaged and every sword swung. But if you are to return, I need to make sure you remain in one piece. So, let me share another morsel of information I've picked up on my travels. The levers in here are cursed. Best not to touch them unless you bless them somehow, lest they infect you with their torment.
Blessed. I can't bless because I have a collar on me still.
Now hurry back. I can't wait to hear if your ventures can hold a candle to the other. I mean, to my own.
I can't bless because I literally... I need a memory. Shit. I haven't been using the cat, so I think I'm not going to use the cat anymore. I have to use the bless. But maybe I could just use the bless situational, you know? Let's just get this damn collar off of me.
soldiers your protection.
Gareth's back.
I pray you will
He's here to
strengthen
take
their
us home.
spells and set their blades aflame. I pray you will bless their armor, so no curse may pass it.
You come at last. I'd no doubt you'd find your way to us, not after witnessing your bravery. I know you seek answers. I'll tell you what I can.
Why are you here at Fort Joy?
Godwoken.
Gareth pauses.
My friend, the Voidwoken feast on us. There is no longer a divine to channel the will of the Seven. A new one must rise. Only a Godwoken, blessed with the blood of heroes, may ascend to divinity. But few are left. We knew of one, Verdas. He is why we came here. There were others, but they fell like crab apples from their branches. Someone else looks for Godwoken, not to liberate them, but to kill them.
I've been to the Hall of Echoes. Could I be one of these Godwoken?
You have spoken to a god?
Gareth stares intently, not so much at you as through you.
Yes, I see something there. But it's not for me to say. I must get you to Malady. She will know. She was imprisoned on the Lady Vengeance. One of the few of us not left to rot on the sand and sun. All the more vital we take the ship from the Magisters. Godwoken.
Oh, I'm gonna leave now.
Very well, but do return. Together we might yet escape the Magister's den.
My eternal thanks, friend. This... My thanks, friend.
Can I get the collar off?
You come at last. I know you seek answers. I'll tell you what I can.
You can't hide here forever.
There is no shame in finding solace and shelter. Or do you feel much guilt in enjoying the peace of the sanctuary? Here, we stand less chance of catching Dallas's eye. These horrors she commands, shriekers she calls them. They still protect the harbor, firing pure death at anything that moves near. The Lady Vengeance is still anchored there too. Lucian, save us from whatever plot Dallas is concocting on it.
You have a plan?
Well, I had a plan. Gratiana told me of weapons that could counter these shriekers. Purging ones that steal source from its host. I went to
This
that
is kind of
armory
where we
looking
left
for one of
off.
these wands,
Yeah,
but
in our
Alexander's
second
bootlickers
playthrough.
stumbled in first. I found nothing but dust and blood. We've got to find a way to silence those shriekers. If we do that, the Lady Vengeance is ours. Freedom is ours.
I already have that weapon.
You do? But that's incredible! I can only imagine what ghoul-ridden depths you braved to find one. You bring me hope, friend. I'll gather the other seekers and travel to shore. Meet us there as soon as you can. Just be sure to have Leia remove that collar of yours first. It doesn't suit you.
Okay, where's Leia? Oh, she
The
could
others
have
have
done
gone
this
to
all the
get
time?
us a ship out of here. Hurry on, they'll need you.
Get this collar, alright?
Yes,
Off of
of
me.
course, of course.
She extends her arms, reaching towards you with a look of total concentration on her eyes. You feel the collar start to twist, a living, writhing thing fighting for survival. With a scream of tortured metal, the collars snap, falling broken from your necks.
No more choking. No more silence. You'll never be a slave to a magister again. Now go and make them pay for what they've done.
Nice. Now we'll just teleport back over here. If I could. Go do that quest. Or at least kind of get started. I'm kind of curious about it.
This puddle, it glows. What could this mean?
The reputation of Brackus Rex, we should tread gingerly.
I guess I could have helped that guy, because I just straight up murdered him. The Armory of Brackus Rex.
What is this contraption?
Rage skill book. Let's grab that real quick. Did I not grab the source? Because I kind of want to make sure I have it. I think I want to bless this too. If I don't bless it, then I'm probably going to die. But I can't be wasting blessed either, so...
Before you stands an ancient shrine, runes carved deep into its rock.
Examine the shrine.
The runes are in no language you understand or recognize. The shrine seems completely inert.
Lay my hand against the runes. Nothing happened. Hey.
Valiant one! Do you have new tales to tell?
I'm gonna tell her, catch her up in our
That
deeds.
story's better than the last one, that's for certain. Keep them coming.
Before you stands an ancient... You feel the source inside you swell up, filling your chest, yearning to be free.
Focus your power, calling the source to your fingertips.
Your power flows from your chest and into your hands, green tendrils of power slithering from your fingertips across the shrine. The shrine starts to vibrate and glow, slabs of stone gliding across each other as it begins to open.
I got a helmet. Purge. I could purge people. That's kind of cool.
His Most Gracious Highness, Brackus Rex. His Most Esteemed Majesty, Brackus Rex.
That took up a source for me. At least I know where I can refill. Now we'll get out of Fort Joy for reals tomorrow. But we finally have everything we acquire. I will like to try something though. That ring from Brackus Rex. Can I bless this? Hold on. I don't think that worked.
Oh, the ring just got tighter. A lot tighter. Bloody ring, it's loose. Get off me. Stay off.
I don't know what just happened.
Oh, the ring just got tighter. A lot tighter. Bloody ring, it's loose. Get
Okay, so
off
it just
me.
gets it
Stay
gets
off.
off by itself, I see. Oh, I could actually equip a fucking thing now. This is really great. I think I want the finesse. Be honest. Looks like our boy here is gonna grab it. Alright. Anyways, I'm done for today. Man, it's so funny that Ephran is like getting better gear than me at this point. Look how much more damage. I do 18, he does 30. Look at that shit. That's terrible. Anyways. Alright. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's.